Oh, Grand Rising, everyone. Now is a beautiful moment of a synchronicity between spirituality and science. It's literally happening side by side. We just had a double blast, a double shot, if you will, of the Schumann resonance. And, we're really experiencing a death right now. This is all coming together divinely on this very powerful day as we're leaving this transmission. It's Good Friday. And many of us are experiencing a death right now. And if you are feeling this energy right now, we're going to be breaking it down. Even yesterday, as I was feeling it, the comments were coming in. Other people were feeling this as well. And a lot of times when we sit back and we watch, and if you have the awareness, some people don't have the awareness. That's why, it's really important, if it calls you, to share this video. When we see these bursts in the Schumann resonance, and we have a double burst, it's twice as nice. But sometimes it's a little rough, and it is rough right now. But I'm here to raise your vibration, and we're going to be breaking down the science. We're going to be understanding the meaning. We have 3 days. We have 3 days. It's a very powerful moment. Massive shifts can happen. Just like how Jesus caused massive shifts, we could all cause a massive shift. The collective is all feeling it. The Christ seed is within you right now. The energy right now is death, preparation, and rebirth. And just like the phoenix, you're all going to rise. And you actually might feel the Holy Spirit fire rising inside of you in the now moment. Do you feel it rising within you right now? It's very uncomfortable, and you're going through a death, and you're changing. And you're changing into almost like a beautiful butterfly. We share about this on the channel. You're experiencing Heinrich. Please share in the chat or in the comments if you feel your insides like turning into mush. It's very uncomfortable. A lot of pressure on the inside. Your mind, right? You might be experiencing spells of this sadness. Waves of sadness come up. You're experiencing a death. You're being prepared. You're being forged in the fire. You're being cleansed for this rebirth. And then you're going to be rebirthed very soon. Metaphysical Mike, thank you so much. Even though I don't have answers, even though I don't understand why we are clearing certain old timelines, I still trust the universe. Absolutely. God is preparing us, Mike. God is preparing us. You say to yourself, oh, it's rough. Why do I have to go through this? I'm going through it as well. Kim Fetzko writes, no sleep last night. Whatever you felt, please share it in the chat right now. And just take a second, please, to kindly tap the like button. If you could do that right now, we're going to have over 1,000 on the live stream. We're going to have over 10,000, maybe 20,000 people find this video. We're going through a death and rebirth. And it's not so easy. It's not so great. But it ain't so bad. You ain't so bad, right? Because you make it. You feel like, oh, this is the end, right? It's too much. I can't deal with this. But then it passes. Then you're rebirthed. Then you level up. And then you're moving forward. And that's what we're all about to experience. It's Good Friday. You could see the synchronicity. Yeah, definitely. Don't wait around. It's the time is now. The time is now. Let's get it done. Let's get this message out to the people. Grateful for all the support. Please put a like on this video. Please click the subscribe button if you could all do that right now, or double check that you're still subscribed. You never know what's going on lately. It's kind of crazy, these energies. Click the bell, select all. You'll get all the updates. We'll be back tonight for a very powerful Friday Night Live. Yeah. We come on twice on Fridays, and this is going to be the Good Friday, the best Friday, the most powerful Friday. You could write it down. The most powerful Friday that you've ever had to help you become what you came here to be. That's what this time period is all about. And that's what our channel is here to do, is helping you become who you came here to be. Not some puppet, not to be someone's doormat, to rise up like the lion. Are the lions in the chat? That's what we're here to do. If you like this, we have a Patreon. The link is in the description. We host live Zoom meetings, uncensored content on Patreon. We have the Our Everyday Lives, one word, on Rumble. We have a Rumble channel, just in case, right? We got the messages out on Rumble. Please subscribe to our Rumble channel. And if you would like to support the channel, the community, and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. And we have to stay focused. Yes, 1111, Cosmic Dreams, 1111. Cosmic Dreams writes, couldn't sleep either. Can feel a lot of energies, but an internal calm. God feels closer to me than ever. Love all you guys. Grateful for my soul family on earth and beyond. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Thank you for that, Cosmic Dreams. So what do we see? Like, you know, some people, listen, I'm the same way. You're on this spiritual journey. Well, I want to see a little bit of evidence. So we just got a double blast, a double shot of the Schumann. Power 36 and power 30 back to back. It's like back to back and a belly to belly. And it's shaking you up. And both of these periods of activity were actually short, but we had them back to back, and it's causing a change. You know, sometimes if you're new to this, the Schumann resonance activity, it could last for several hours. But both of these spikes were under an hour. We had this energy, and you have to realize, like, certain things. Like, I mean, you could have like a massive bulldozer knock things over, but sometimes to open the door, you just have to have the right key. So it's not about how powerful it is. It's not about how long it is. It's just about hitting the DNA just right. Yeah? Yeah. No, these blockbuster bombs don't go off unless you hit them just right. Someone's got to remember that in the chat. So, you know, when you hit the resonance just right, you feel this deep purge that here it goes. There's a lot of purging that's coming. We're getting ready. You're getting prepared. You know, if company's coming over, right? You got to clean the house, right? We gotta sweep up. We gotta get the vacuum out. We gotta move behind the couch, right? Get a deep cleanse, and that's what a lot of us are doing right now. Get a deep cleanse. And if we're not really focused on it daily, when these energy bursts, remember, nothing could stop this. There's a grand solar flash that's coming, and nothing could stop it. You could write it in the chat. Nothing could stop this. Right now, it's a death. You might feel irritable. And if you resonate with these ascension symptoms, let us know in the comments. You might feel irritable, and you might feel extreme sadness. And all is coming up to be purged. It's not a bad thing. You know, you might have these bad feelings. Oh, you might feel sad. You might feel irritable. But it's all coming up, right? See, Dawn, if you're feeling this, reality seer, see, right? Whatever, if you are feeling this, if you feel the sadness, and even myself, right? So, you know, I got a text from the Nature Boy. I don't know if he's on right now. The Nature Boy was even texting me, right? Do you feel this right now? I saw the comments on YouTube, right? I'm feeling this this very intense sadness right now. If you're feeling it, right, it's okay. This is not a spiritual bypassing, nonsensical, everything is love and light, unicorns and rainbows channel. This is let's get the work done channel. And if you're a lion, you could shoot the lions in the chat. We're going to have to deal with these things. We don't sweep it under the rug, right? We have to cleanse it and get it out. We're going to be doing a lot of cleansing on this video today. I'm reading the chat. Some people crying. That's okay. The energy is coming up. Ego death. You might have heard of an ego death. Our ego is very important. So sometimes you see like, like the fake spiritual channels out there. Oh, the ego. No, the ego is actually very important. It actually keeps you alive over the course of this journey. But what happened was the controllers of the narrative, you might see this on the tell lies to your vision. The television actually had people rooted in the ego. So I teach about the law of 80-20, right? So 80% should be in the spirit and 20% the ego that actually keeps you safe and alive. But everything was wrong. Everything was wrong the way this reality was run. So you might be going through what's called an ego death. And the ego wants to hold on, oh, this and that, and expectations. The ego is dying off. More authentically, the energy is leaving the ego and it's moving more into the soul. Remember the law of 80-20. Your soul is driving the way, not the ego. Some of you have heard of the dark night of the soul. You right now, you're getting a little taste of a mini dark night of the soul. If you're new to this, I have full videos on the channel page. You could literally type in Dark Night of the Soul, Our Everyday Lives. Our world famous video will pop up. But the dark night of the soul, it's kind of the dark night of the ego. You might feel this. But overall, it's an intense time. You're feeling everything physically, mentally, and spiritually at this moment in time. And it's okay. We have to let go. The ego doesn't want to let go. We have to let go of the old. That's why a lot of people will struggle with what's about to happen. The matrix is over. The old way of life, it can't exist anymore. So we have to change. And we all have to take out the accountability mirror. Look at that accountability. A lot of people don't want to sit with themselves. A lot of people don't want to look at the mirror. We all have to look at the mirror. See, I could say, I've changed a lot, and there's even things that I have to continue to change. It's a journey. It's not all done at once. We do it a little bit at a time. But now is a collective purging that's happening. We got a double shot of the Schumann. Just like you might get a double shot of espresso in your coffee, you got a double shot of Schumann, baby. Yeah. And if you're feeling the energy, you could cascade the lightning bolts. If you're feeling what I'm discussing right now, if it resonates with you, please put a like on this video right now. Please hit the 777 in the chat. It's actually a year of rewards. This is the 777 year. It's the 777. This is Good Friday. And we're experiencing a death. And just like we could reflect on Jesus Christ, the Christ seed is now inside of you. We have waves and waves of Christed souls that are here for the biggest event in the history of humanity. Can you believe that? The 144,000 will be sealed in the forehead. And it's the representation of your DNA. 1 + 4 + 4 is 9. Nikola Tesla said, if you ever knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, you would hold the keys to the universe. The keys are within your DNA. Your DNA is being activated right now. It's not so great. It's not sugar plums. Oh, it's rainbows, right? You see them out there. Oh, manifest this. Get the Lamborghini. No, it's actually becoming the most powerful being that you could have possibly even imagined. A world full of traps and pitfalls. And now you are so powerful, you don't fall into those traps anymore. You're above the matrix. You could write it in the chat. We are above the matrix now. So we're hit with this energy wave. We're experiencing a death. Now it's a preparation. Now it is a preparation, 3 days of darkness, if you will. A preparation. We are preparing for the new. The old cannot be with the new. The old, right? Your old life, the old ways, right? The old ways. Remember the old ways before 2020? Remember 2020? What happened in 2020? The year of clear vision. Remember the world prior to 2020? This energy has been coming in. Those that chose to accept it were actually experiencing this even earlier in waves. Some people felt this in 2015. Some people felt this in 2012. Some people felt it in 2001. But we wake up in waves. And there's no, I know there's people, were you awake in 2001? Did you know? Did you know in 2001? Some people were awake then. Some people are waking now. And there's no right or wrong to this. We came in with a soul contract. We were designed. The codes are in your DNA. You were designed to activate or awaken at a specific moment. Did you know that? You were designed to activate at a specific moment in time. That's your divine mission. Your divinity, it's the 888 energy. You could hit the 888s in the chat right now. Different frequencies. The old cannot exist with the new. The dissonance, it's too much. It's actually worse. It's better. See, like once I did a video once before. Once you see, you could never unsee. So you can't go back. Once you went forward, right? And then you have these little experiences of the old. This creeps into your life. Why am I experiencing this? What is this all about? You have become more sensitive. The cult on the TV, they try to program you, especially our men. Are our men in the chat right now? Are the lions in the chat right now? The cult trains men in the subconscious mind not to be sensitive. It is urgent. With a sense of urgency, you have to actually feel everything. It's not so easy. A lot of men are bottling it in. They're bottling it all in. You're actually supposed to be sensitive. You gotta be a man. You gotta do all this. Get them out of here. Get out the subconscious programs, because the Holy Spirit fire, this is Good Friday. Hit the flames of the Holy Spirit. No, it is a resurrection. There it is. There's a flame. There's a purification. There's a purification happening in the now moment. And we have the Holy Spirit fire. We got it right now on the live stream. We got the Holy Spirit fire right here. It's designed to purify. We got it going. We got it going right now. Just like this sage here. Beautiful sage from Harley Ray's Crystal Shop. Beautiful. Just like the sage, some of you are aware of this. You wanna purify the air. Purify the air. Things that float in the air, you could purify it. Purify your home. Right? Get the ghouls and the goblins out of your home. Get the sage going. Sage is cooking. Get the smoke. Get the Holy Spirit fire. Well, that's what's happening inside of you. Now you have the Holy Spirit fire inside of you right now. And it's purifying. You have things that are inside of you. You didn't put them there. Little implants. Some people call them implants. Some people call them attachments. And these, they carry a spiritual cord. And they're trying to hold on. It might not even be your ego that's, going crazy right now. All these attachments. Do you know about attachments? Do you know about parasites? They're as they die off, and they cause chaos in the body. And there's a purification. And all these things that are inside of you, now you're going through this purification and they're going like this. And it actually influences in your mind. You actually could feel it too. If you feel the pain and discomfort inside of you, you could let us know as well. Jenna writes, love kills parasites, yeah. Don't give them your loosh. Burn off the loose ends, right? You got some loose ends, just burn them off. When in doubt, sage them out. Don't give them the loose. Take it back. Take back control of your everyday life. This is Good Friday. And we could see the science aspect and we could see the spiritual aspect go hand in hand. What a synchronicity. We're all experiencing the death, the preparation, and we are going to go through a massive rebirth in a couple of days. What has happened before happens again. History repeats itself. The timeline is not straight. It's actually a Christ spiral. The timeline is not straight. It actually spirals and you will repeat. And when you go through that spiral, right, humanity's going through it as a whole. So we're all activating the Christ seed. They don't want you to activate. They want your DNA numb. They don't want you connected to the source. They don't want you connected to the Son of God. I have seen God face to face. And the name of the place is called Peniel. You ever look at that thing? Where two become one. You ever look at that light? And that other eye, that other gland that's in the back, the light goes through both of your forefront eyes and it meets together in that eye, in your skull, that gland, and all of a sudden, there's God. And you're opening it right now. You're opening that eye. You're decalcifying that pineal gland. We're all rising right now. Now we're getting ready for a massive rebirth. We're all going to rise up. The Holy Spirit fire is going to rise up and purify us all. Ra and all, thank you so much for the support. It is the 999 completion codes. That's what it is all about. We're completing a cycle. We're completing. This cycle is over. It's happened before. You ever see some of these ancient buildings? We're going through an extinction event once again. The cycle is over. You could write it in the chat. Ra and all, thank you. Ra writes, we come in the name of love, by the power of love, for the glory of love. Love to all beings in our universe on this God Friday. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. This is a completion. The cycle is complete, and it's a very powerful moment. So we're getting ready for the rebirth. We're in the preparation period. We have to recalibrate our frequency. Please, I'm grateful if you would kindly put a like on this video. I'm grateful for that. And hit the 999 completion code in the chat. Everyone flood the chat with the 999s. Our cycle is now complete. Now we're being prepared for what's to come. It's going to be an interesting time. Some people will not experience anything negative at all. Actually, people are already experiencing bliss. Got to let go. You have to let go. How does the love bowl sound? You know, I read some of the comments. Most people love it. Some people find it irritating. I will share, you know, when I first got it, you know, we do have blockages. It's supposed to open our crown. It's our connection to God is the crown. This war has always been about the crown. Are you taking back your crown? Super Freak, thank you so much for the support. 999. Emotions are entities. Good day to fry the ones that interfere with our everyday lives. Thank you so much for that, Super Freak. It's a very powerful day. It's the greatest Friday. It's the great Friday. You could write it in the chat. It's a great Friday. It's not only good, they're great. You got to get powerful right now. You got to get real powerful. If you only understood the power of Christ, how powerful the Christ is, you would have no fear anymore. They want you bowing, they want you groveling, grovel human. And you look right at them and you say, not today, serpents, not today. Yeah, let them know, not today, serpents. There's no more groveling. There's rising up. The sacred heart, you ever see the lion heart, the big lion, the big purple heart? That's what we're all rising up. A rebirth. A rebirth is happening. It's happening in your everyday life. It's happening across the world right now. There is a rebirth. And when we come out of the darkness, we're in the dark right now. They have us dead and buried. Reflect on the energy themes of what we're going. This is Holy Week right now. They had us dead and buried. And now we're rising up. The Holy Spirit fire. Whew, it just rise. You ever see that flame? Whew, goes straight up. You say, whoa, it is scary. But that's the power. It's the extreme power. Harley Ray Crystal Shop. Thank you so much for the support. 1111. Love Bowl resonates throughout the mind, body, and soul. I love you very much, Harley Ray. You should check out some tremendous crystals and palm stones at harleyraycrystalshop.com. Tremendous crystals. I love you. You got the sage. You got to sage it out. When in doubt, sage it out. You know, some people, they look at the metaphysical store. They say this is a spiritual wackadoo. No, this is actually the original stuff. They gaslit you your whole life. Oh, the crystal, oh, the sage, oh, they don't do any. And then people gave up their free will. And they went to the inorganic frequencies, right? They went to the pharmacudas. You know the pharmacudas? You ever see that serpent slithering around? You ever see that pharmacuda sign? And you see the serpent slithering around? We gotta purify ourselves. We gotta purify all. Listen, sometimes we think about, life being big. What if they're real small? What if the lives are real small? What if they go inside of the body and they try to hijack the body? There's a harvest of souls going on. Some people can't even feel their soul. You ever read these comments? They said, I don't know what happened. I can't feel my soul. Have you ever read comments like that? So we're in the end days right now, and this is the return of Christ. It's a very powerful moment. You could write it's the return of Christ. People see this and they embody this energy. You have to embody this energy. Nothing new under the sun, Nature Boy writes. Woo! We're all feeling this, right? I was talking to Nate yesterday. He's feeling this as well. We're all feeling, and that's why when we collaborate, when we come together, we share this. Everyone is saying, oh, you know what? That's why I feel this way right now. You look at the Schumann resonance. Oh, the energy is coming in right now. Oh, it's Holy Week right now. It's the return of Christ. We're experiencing the death. We are being prepared for a great rebirth, and we are going to rise like that Holy Spirit fire. That's what we need to embrace. We embrace the lion. We embrace the truth, the light, the highest. The most high is the truth. That's why they hid the truth from you. Oh, yeah. Watch the TV, human. Human, yes. You ever see what's going on the TV lately? If you guys come back tonight, I'll tell you everything that's going on. Yeah, we're gonna be breaking down the weekly news on tonight's episode of the Our Everyday Lives Friday night special. Can you believe all the stuff that happened this week? I will break down the spiritual meaning tonight. We have a lot of work to do on Fridays. I have a cheat code for life. I have a cheat code. You want the cheat code? Please put a like on the video. Stay tuned. In one sentence, I'm going to give you the cheat code for life. Because your old life is over. That's the 999. I'm going to give you the cheat code. Don't go anywhere. This is the cheat code for life. Everything you see, everything that's going on out there, if you follow this is the cheat code. And then all of a sudden you say, wow, oh, my life is totally changed. I'm getting so powerful. Everything's coming in. The abundance is flowing. Is the 888 abundance flowing in right now? The abundance is flowing. I utilize the cheat code, and all of a sudden, everything is simple. Everything is easy. Everything is powerful right now, right? Today's Friday. It's Great Friday. Happy Great Friday. And what I have done to be successful in life, I follow this. I've been following it for years. I've built this. As a common man, we are almost at 100,000 family members for our community. Please click the subscribe button. We're going to be at 100,000 very soon. I follow this for a while, and we keep getting more and more powerful. Today is Friday, and I do this every single Friday. When people are winding the week down, they say, "Oh, we're gonna go out. We're gonna have Al Ghul tonight. We're gonna have a happy hour. We're gonna intoxicate ourselves. It's the end of the week. Oh, let's just stop everything." When everyone's doing that, I double down. I do the opposite. Everyone stops on Friday. I keep going on Friday. I get more powerful on Friday. And that's how we end the week strong. Into the strong end. We're headed to the strong end right now. And we're able to do this because we have the support of beautiful people that are here right now. I double down on Friday. Please come back tonight. It's going to be real powerful tonight. It's actually, I have a lot of work to do today because there was so much. Did you see all the news that came out this week? The cheat code is do the opposite. Do the opposite. They tell you this way, go that way. Oh, they say this is good. That means it's bad. They say don't get this. Oh, that means get a lot of it. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, that means it's very good. Do the opposite. Write it in the chat. do the opposite. It is called Luciferian, and now it's the return of Christ and the Holy Spirit fire. And this is the time period where we are rising like the phoenix. The Holy Spirit fire resurrection. We are headed to Resurrection Sunday. We are all being resurrected. We are coming out of this dark period. I know it's been a dark period, but we are rising up. This reality is about to change, and it will never be the same again. We have to hold the frequency, and the more that we come together, it's vibrational synchronization. On this great Friday, it's a great Friday, we are going to cause a massive shift, and we do this together. The energies we see in the Schumann resonance, the feelings that you feel like you're dying, you feel the sadness, but we're going through this death right now in order for a great rebirth. We are being prepared for the greatest version of ourselves, because this time around, it is an army of Christ. An army of Christ. This is Good Friday. There is an army of Christ that's out there. Are the lions in the chat? There is an army of Christ this time around, because the darkness that's been out there, it's all coming to an end. And you have to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. And you can feel the Holy Spirit fire right now. You feel the Holy Spirit fire burning right now. That's what you have to embrace. You have to embrace the highest version of yourself. We are not living in fear. We are not living in guilt. And you better believe it, light warriors. We are not living in shame. Shame is the lowest state of vibration. Anywhere you see shame, you hear people yapping about shame, that's the devil. It's the bottom, the most low. It's the lowest of the low. What's the highest of the high? The Christ, the truth, the light is the most high. The truth is the highest. And if you're new to this channel, the scale of consciousness, the tippy top is the truth. Authenticity, it's the highest state of consciousness. We need the most high right now. It's a very powerful moment, and we all have to embrace this moment in time. We are all becoming the person we came here to be. We had the energies, you could see them in the Schumann. You are experiencing a death. You are being prepared, the preparation to accept. You are being prepared for the rebirth and the return of Christ. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm very grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for your support. Please take the time, click the like button, share this video link with the hashtag Schumann Resonance, hashtag Our Everyday Lives, and hashtag Good Friday. There's no coincidences. It's a synchronicity right now. We have the energy right now. I will be back on tonight. If you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button. Double check you're subscribed if you think you're subscribed. Everyone hit that subscribe, hit the bell. You will get the notification. I'll be back on tonight. Never stop, never give in, just keep going. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. I love you all, and take the time, leave a comment on this video. What are you feeling? What are you experiencing? Leave your comments. People read the comments, and it helps others make it through the growing pains of this rebirth. I love you all. I will see you tonight. Bye for now.